Hey friends, it's Kate here with IamKateMoore.com and the Mom Boss Mentor. And today I want to talk about solution selling. Okay, so a lot of times people are fearful of asking questions. They're just so excited that someone is going to place an order, or are really just nervous to ask people to place an order, that they don't ask questions and they don't offer clarification. And so I'm going to teach you today on why that's a mistake and how you can increase your dollar per sale. Okay, so this is something that I learned early on in my network marketing business and took my average sale from like $30 or $40 to over $100 per sale. Okay, so wouldn't that be amazing? Imagine if you are currently selling like around the $30 or discount shopper style mark, like people are like, oh, tell me when the next deal is, or oh, yeah, I'm good for right now, but next time you have a bulk order, let me know. Okay, then you are building a discount business, which will now not pay you as much as a strong, solid foundation. Okay, and we want to build a legacy. We want to build you residual income that you can come on to depend on and utilize every single month in your business. Okay, so take it from a casual to a hobby to a part-time to maybe even being a full-time income in part-time hours. That's the objective with solution selling. So the first thing I like to do is never offer just one item as the end all, okay? Because that excludes your rest of your inventory or your product. So if you are only sharing during a flash sale or a promo or a deal, guess what? Your business is going to be based off promos, flash sales, and deals, right? And you're creating this culture with your customer that you are the place to go to only when there is a sale, which might be fine for you, but that is not going to build you a residual income or a strong foundation of customers that are going to go to you as their go-to person. Okay, so instead I want you to think about how can you be consistent by sharing things that you're loving every single day. Okay, so if you take your product every single day, or you're wearing your clothes every single day, or you're using your product every single day, are you sharing that? Okay, because that builds authenticity, that builds awareness, and that also builds trust that like you actually legit use your stuff. Okay, and people are going to buy from someone that actually uses their product and loves it and is sharing about it. Okay, so step number one is be a product of your product. Step number two is kind of thinking about, your target customer may be looking for one solution, but you may also have solutions for others as well. Okay, so sprinkling in and showing the package, not being afraid to say, if this is your problem, I've got 3 solutions for you. Or if you're looking for X, I have A, B, and C, or 1, 2, and 3. Give them options, good, better, best. Okay. The concept of being able to share multiple solutions so people are in control of their purchase and have options is helpful. But showing them 100 items or saying, here's the catalog, take a look and let me know, that is not a solution, okay? Because that is overwhelm. So narrow it down for the person and say, hey, here's the problem. Here's my 3 top solutions. Here's the topic or the style or the position. Here's 3 solutions, okay? Good. Okay, it might be 1 item. Better might be a combo of 2 or 3 items. And best might be 5 or 8 items, right? Creating this complete package with the best possible pricing, breaking it down to X dollars per item, whatever, right? People love a good deal, right? So if you can give them good, better, best, maybe their budget is best, but maybe their budget is good. But you've now given them 3 options to decide what's the best deal for them. Now, the third thing I like to do is I like to ask people questions, because a lot of times they'll think that that's the solution for them or that's all that they need. And I, from an experience perspective, can tell them, that might not actually be the right product for you, because I need to ask questions. So for example, if somebody wants to buy something that's weight loss, I like to ask them, do you have any gut health issues like indigestion, bloating, or constipation, or anything that kind of just like extra gas or whatever after every single meal, or generally on a daily basis? And if they say yes, then I might say, I would suggest, I know that you really want to try this, but I would suggest this gut health solution first, because I'd really love to get you into the prime position so you can have the maximum result with our weight loss product. I am serving a customer by giving them information so they can make an informed decision. And they may come back and say, you know what, no, like gut health is an issue, but I still want to go with this. Cool, that was their choice. But if I didn't ask that question, they bought the weight loss system, and then it finds out that like it didn't work for them, then I look like a schmuck, because now I didn't serve them best, right? I didn't ask them, hey, I'd love to ask you a couple more questions, right? So knowing your product is important, but don't be afraid to ask or provide alternatives that you think might be a better fit. So if a customer, for example, say you sell clothing and somebody orders a double XL in a bra, okay? And you're like, have you ever like used our product before? And they're like, nope. And that that's probably not going to fit them. You could ask them like, hey, I was just going to wonder, what cup size are you, or what band size are you, just to make sure that it's right fit. Or what are you using it for? If you're using it for running, it might not be enough support for you. And I'd love to offer you a different item or a different suggestion. But just so you know, this is our return or refund policy, so that the customer again can make that decision. It's not talking them out of a sale, but is looking forward for a long-term relationship between you and the customer. I want them to be my customer for life. I don't want a transactional, one-time only sale. I want this to be a relationship where they know that I'm looking out for them, that I care about their results and solving their problem more than the paycheck, more than just the transaction. Okay. And don't just don't just take their money and run. Like, check in with them. Did you get your product? Are you liking your product? Do you have questions about your product? Check in with them again a month later. Hey, you still loving it? You still enjoying those things? Remind them before your refund policy is up or your return policy. Like, giving that customer service is going to set you apart. Okay, so solution selling starts with, first, how are you showing up and sharing that you're actually using your product? 2, asking questions so that you can offer the best solution, and giving them 3 choices, okay? Don't just give them the one item by itself and just like worry about their budget or their paycheck or their wallet. Give them those 3 options and let them decide what's the right budget for them and the right product setting. And then the third thing is to ask them questions to make sure that it is the right fit and that you've offered that full information. And last but not least, you're going to make sure you follow up with them and that it is truly the right fit for them, so you can continue that relationship to be a customer for life versus a one-time transaction. So which of these do you already do? Because I know you're a rock star. And if you aren't doing any of them yet, don't fret, just get started today, okay? I want you to take action and be the best you can be. Be the best business owner or network marketer and continue those relationships, so people are gonna say, hey, I know this person and they offer excellent service. How many people have you ever bought from that have never thanked you for their order? A ton. How many people follow up with you to make sure you got it? Very few. How many people follow up with you, make sure you're still liking your product? Very, very, very few. If you just did those 3 things, oh my gosh, your business would explode, because now you are the top of the top. You are the person that people are like, wow, she knows what she's doing, or he knows what he's doing, and they've got this great system. Okay. So I want you to go the next level. I want you to have success in your business, because I want this industry to continually being seen as customer service focused, solution selling oriented, and no longer this transactional, pushy, spammy kind of thing. All right. So I hope this is helpful for you. Can't wait to hear what you're going to do differently moving forward. Connect with me on social media. Send me a message. I would love to hear from you. Have an amazing day.